I've seen over the last few days especially, but like the amount of people who are, they'll say like, oh, I hate EQ, and then like make transphobic comments towards her. And it's like, well, if you hate her that much, if she's that much of a bad person, then you can say, you can surely come for like something bad she's done and not the fact she's trans. And in other ways as well, like, certain people that I might have said things that they've done, and their response to me is to call me fat. And it's like, well, if the worst thing you can come at me for is by saying I'm fat, which, by the way, I'm not even that fat anymore, then surely that must say that I'm not that much of a bad person. If the worst thing about me is being fat, then you're not calling out my morals, you're not calling out my behaviours, you're just saying I'm fat. Then who's the worst person here?
Evil people would do evil things, and you know what it is? It's because it's the same when when the people don't get on with people, they try and push to the limit of trying to get the response they want. So if you are a parent, they'll target your children. This is what sick people do. They'll target your children. But if you don't have children, in Chelsea's situation, she's obviously a transgender woman, so they'll go after her transition, and then every argument that you've once had is lost. You make yourself seem stupid. And if you can't argue your point without being transphobic, racist, or try and target people's children, then you are not an educated person.
Yeah, and you've not really got anything to call that person out for, because if you did, you'd say, hang on, I don't like the fact that you said this about someone's child and it was disgusting. And then if their retort to you is, there's going to be an avalanche if you climb Mount Snowdon, it's like, well, and yeah, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about now, but it's just like, come on, like, if you really want to have a battle of the morals, come for my morals. You might, you might find something shitty I've done, because everyone does something shitty sometimes, don't they? But if all you can say is a fat joke or, racist joke, a transphobic joke, then you've not got a point to make. You're just literally coming for irrelevant things, because I'm calling you out for being a nasty cunt, and you're just
point something out. Old shame no big creators that have energy for touring when she has said transphobic, when she was transphobic to EQ. I don't class myself as a big creator. I class myself as someone does a morning show and whatever. However, I did point that out today, and I did block her from the live because of what was said, and then she then obviously come in my comments and said obviously something else, so that she was blocked out the live. I don't stand up for shit like this, you know what I mean? Like, obviously people are entitled to their opinions, but when people go too far, then it's not, I don't want to be bumping shoulders with these people. I'm sorry, I don't. Morning, Dida. You okay, Gizraelis?
The little signal thing is there, that little signal bar.
I know.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're hiking again.
No, I'm actually at home.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you. Yeah. Right, just quickly, right, I just want to pop up and say something, because I just don't think it's fair how situations get deflected onto Frankie. So I just wanted to come up and remind you that, I don't know if you remember, Alex, but do you remember what Angie said to me? And she sat in her live saying, I stand with survivors and victims.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Angie stood in her live and stated, because I went into Angie's live and I told my story. I shouldn't have, but I did. And then what she turned around to me and says, well, you support that man, you deserved everything that happened to you. No, she sat in there going for Frankie, going for his supporters, saying, oh, if you support that man, like, I don't believe you ever went through this, that or the other. But yet again, she says she stands with survivors. Make that make sense?
I know.
You're right, Alex.
You're right, Frankie.
Yeah, just a quick one, mate. EQ's just made a good point. Why am I being targeted? And Rix is the one that fucking started all this. Why is he being protected?
You know what it is? It's because, mate, the people don't give a shit. They make out they do care, and there's a lot of people that do give a shit regarding their experiences they've gone through, but a lot of people use this shit for content, mate. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but surely Rix does more content than me, mate.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how he is the one that's supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, I don't know ins now, that he's the abuser. This is what's caused it all. And this little worm is sitting back, gone silent, And me that weren't even involved in all this has been dragged into it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're going to do that, mate, because it's a point scoring thing. It's weird and it needs to stop.
But he would be more point scoring than me. I don't get it.
He's left the app, mate.
Oh, so he runs away when he gets hard.
Yeah, he's left the app, pal, so.
He'll be back in 6 months. It's a rinse and repeat behaviour that he does.
Yeah, so because the one that has actually had phone calls made about him, listen, what I said was a verbal threat. Apologise. The amount of verbal things that other people do on this app. I know what you're saying, and I'm just being used because there's nothing they've got on Alicia and all that, and I'm being abused for it. And also, she keeps attacking Miss Red, saying if you support this guy about me. Yes, I get on with Miss Red, and we haven't got a problem, but we don't support each other. She should never be brought into my name. Miss Red should never have any way, shape or form what I've done. But what I've done doesn't go back onto Red, or even yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing, mate. The thing is, you've been mentioned because you are my friend as well. To be fair, does she care what you've said? Because there's been many people that have said worse to her than what you've said, including Corey said worse to her than what you've said. However, she won't bring that up in that because you're my friend, mate. That's all it is.
Yeah. Can I just quickly say as well, there's people in the comments saying, why are you bringing up past, right? Unfortunately, what you see of me today is I'm a product of my past because of what's happened to me. And for a woman to throw that in somebody's face, not only me, she's done it to a lot of people on here. I've got every right to feel the way that I feel for what has been said. And she said it again last night, so that's not really the past.
Yeah, I agree.
But I'm going to jump down, Alex, but thanks for showing them videos today, mate.
No worries, pal. It was showed it anyway, so I've done it.
So they get, mate.
It was only uploaded. People say that, but these are old videos. They're not old videos. These are videos that have only just been uploaded in the last 24 hours. They might be regarding an old thing said. However, they've only just been uploaded. They was on my FYP, so I showed them. I don't care.
Yeah. I did try and get in her box the next day. The video she about where I said I apologise to everyone but her was about 2 hours after, so I was still fuming. But the next day, I tried to get in the box, couldn't get in, and then I posted the proof of me messaging on her video that she put up about me, saying, I apologise for what I said, but not how I feel about you. And I put an arrow to it anyway, because she missed that one out.
Have you seen what they're doing already? They're saying you're using the past. No, you miss. These people take everything and twist it. Like, you come with something pure, like Miss Baguette, do you understand this? They're all trying to twist it now. No, nobody's allowed to mention the past. Of course you are. If something happens that you have to reference a prior video for, especially doing the FYP, you can do that. But delving into people's pasts when something traumatic happens in their real life, which affects everybody, is the point, you know what I mean? You cannot be dealing with the likes of an abuser and then go, oh, but they once mocked somebody and they once did this, because it doesn't matter, you know, it's about the bigger picture. So why are people trying to twist my words? That's why it gets frustrating. Alexander in and out of boxes all day explaining, because it gets so twisted up. Nobody's saying not to play any videos from the past, because sometimes you have to reference it and talk, and everyone's got their own experience and can talk about what they want. The point is, if somebody has been raped, you know, and they might have had something else go on somewhere else, then they're not going to be invalidated. Well, you know what they've done before, you know, so we can't really, you know, speak on it. That's the point of the matter. Why are people twisting it?
Yeah.
Of course you can speak on it, though. You're bringing up receipts if people are saying people are lying.
Exactly,
people
Frankie.
should be able to speak on it.
Why are you getting shit, Frankie? What's your point? I haven't heard anything about you.
So basically, November or something last year, Angie was called. I was new to the app. Angie was calling Alex loads of names, and obviously, it's different to one road than it is on the app. And I've jumped in and said, "Oh, fucking smash your teeth in." I lost my shit, man, and I apologised straight away. I apologised 200 times. I even tried to get in her box, and she
Frankie, she has Corey in the box who said that he was going to set Pale's house on fire and stuff. So everybody said stuff. This is what I'm saying.
But we can't.
Exactly, Charles. But I've never gone back at her.
What,
I've never gone back at her, and I've never mentioned it since. So she just needs to get me out of it.
What did you say, Mr. Again?
The fucking problem.
Well, in that case, we can't speak about the past when it's something like that.
No, babes, because you're cherry picking again. You've just done it again. There, it's referencing that somebody is accepting the behaviour, you know, from the people they sit around and openly make threats to women on a daily basis. You know, everybody's outraged about Zach, but Corey's gay and he's threatened loads of women, and nobody has went this mad. So listen, you're even doing it, Miss Baguette, and I thought you were.
Oh no, I was doing it sarcastically.
Oh, you was good. I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I was doing
you
it
all of
in
a
the
sudden
sense-
lost all your smarts.
No, I was doing it in the sense of like, we're not allowed to bring up stuff from certain people's past.
No, you can. It's not about that. Yeah,
But
it's about,
you know, in that case, like, you know, you can't bring up what Corey
if
said,
Miss
but they don't bring up what-
let's try and give an example here. Who's a bad person on the app? Like not me, obviously, but who is somebody who has got a bad reputation that I can think of off the top of my head?
Paul Breach.
Karina.
Yeah, no. People out of our people, you know what I mean. And anyway, just think of a situation where someone's like done somebody. Yeah, Sobriety Jack, for instance, he stuck a carrot up. He said Tyrone to go back to the jungle. If somebody grapes him and he brings it to the app, and the person's on the app, like, you know, you get. It's hard to explain because people keep cherry picking everything. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. So you can't invalidate Jack being graped because he stuck a carrot up his bum. That's what I'm trying to say. So no. They're trying to say, like I'm saying, not to mention the past. Everybody mention the past. I will mention the past a lot. But if then a victim comes forward like I did and said, this is happening all over again and everything, and then you can't then invalidate, well, oh no, you didn't we didn't go through abuse because of your behaviour on this app, and make an example of the behaviour. Well, yeah, you know, you deserve it. No. So that's the point. So I don't think Frankie should be being said that, when literally there's loads of men on this app who have said things, you know, like some of the people Angie sits with.
Also, it's one mistake, so I apologise, didn't do it again. So surely you should judge people on if they continue to do it, they're not sorry, you know what I mean? And
he made an apology, and then she deleted comments as well because he tried to get in a box, but she blocked him out, and then obviously he started commenting on the videos and she kept deleting them, and then Frankie had to get all the proof and show, look, she deleted all the comments because he went through his thingy where it shows you where he's commented. And she said that was all a lie, and this is the problem. And she doesn't want to move on from situations because she uses it in let's say a safe of where she needs to bring it up at a later date to cause like arguments and push narratives.
Exactly, Alex. And look at this Angie Pism. But EQ took DG's past, but you're doing it now because DG has not said anything bad about me while I've been going through this. In fact, he's passed subliminal messages through M's live stream. He spoke about me last night and referenced me. He hasn't been horrible about me. So when you say about DG, he understands that this is a real life thing, whereas like you can't get out of the fact, oh, but look what she said about Tyrone. Look what she said about this. I am the victim of abuse, and I got abused for the last month without my own knowledge, you know, because I had a crack in my armour because I had a relationship breakdown. So, you know, that's what happened, and that's how abusers get in and stuff. So nobody deserves that because you've had an argument with Tyrone or you've said this about DG, you know what I mean? Because you're forgetting these people have done the same to me, so they're not bothered. Like, I don't know why you're outraged. DG read my address out to everybody, you know what I mean? So on his live stream to 4,000 people. So we've all done stuff, but it doesn't negate from if someone has been abused or there's an abuser on the app, and awareness can be brought and people shouldn't be invalidated. But I'm jumping out. Sorry, Alex. I'm sorry, everyone. I was just trying to say, because everyone's going to use it all day. Don't bring up the past. Don't bring up the past.
Yeah.
But you can. It's just if someone's been raped or abused or, you know, victim of something serious in real life, then you can't use the past behaviour against them. You've still got to deal with the victim, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, see you later.
Remember EQ?
Yeah?
Just remember, all we need to say is, right, this is a DG appreciation live. I'm glad you're in the box, and we need to, can we all say big up DJ?
Big up DJ. See you later.
Yeah.
And as well, I'm going to drop as well because I'm meant to be tidying. But like, I think if people are trying to run the thing of no, you can't bring up the past, I think it sets a bit of a dangerous precedent because then people will think that in the present they can be really shit, and then in 2 weeks' time they'll expect everyone to have to forget it because we can't bring up the past.
Yeah, you can if you need to. If you've gone through a certain situation where you feel that your feelings have been affected, or you know what I mean, and it actually does resonate with something that you've gone through, a trauma and stuff. Of course you can. No one can tell you. No one can silence you regarding that. But it's the people that are not offended, just have nothing to do with them, that are using it, firing up live, saying, "Oh, I'm shocked." You're not shocked. You're using it for content. Let's be honest with yourself. I've seen a lot of people talking about DV yesterday, and I know people are going to about you are. No, I'll do an FYP show. I played a clip and it escalated. But a lot of people yesterday was talking strictly about DV with all the polls, up all their numbers showing their thing, but it was with the gifts on. And that's what I'm saying. The live was fired up. for them to get gifts, for people to get into their room. You know, there's a massive difference. I've seen loads of lives yesterday talking about what went on yesterday with their gifts on. That's all I'm saying. So.
Well, right, I'm going off to tidy up. Thanks for that. Thanks for the gifts. And also, I don't support Elphaba. There's someone called Mickey Mouse in the comments who keeps saying I support Elphaba. Like, when?
I thought you did.
Yeah, I thought you did as well.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I always see you liking all the posts.
Skin on Fortnite doesn't mean I support Elphaba, okay?
Yeah, and this is what people need to understand as well. No one's going to forget really what people have done, the actions that people have done in previous times, and people are still going to have hatred towards certain creators. We understand that. But you know, if that creator then is a victim of something, you then need to focus on the task at hand and think, you know what, that shouldn't have happened to that person, instead of biting your lip and saying, you know what, I just don't like him anyway. It's not fair, that ain't, you know. That ain't fair. And that's the problem there. At the end of the day, she's a victim of financial abuse, and that's how it is.
Yeah, and everyone needs to bring the outrage onto the person that's all fucking started all this shit, whether they're off the app or not. Because someone's not on the app doesn't mean you can't bring facts to the table.
Hiya.
Hello.
You know,
I've got a video clip of Baguette doing a duo with Elphaba, which I found on YouTube from a couple of years ago when she was under a different pseudonym. So, so Baguette's bibbing to everybody. And
Show me now! Show me immediately.
I'm kidding.
Was
Have you spoke to Donna since this morning? Is she coming on?
Yeah, she is, yeah. I see Evil Queen's in here, Chelsea.
Yeah.
I just want to say big respect for that show last night. That must have been hard. You're a tough woman, and to sort of do what you did and say what you did, just in the same way that when you heard me upset, it sort of got to you. It sort of got to me, Chelsea. I'm going to be honest with you. So I don't know whether I know that you've got you're in touch with Miss J. So I would like a personal conversation with you. I'm not doing TikTok. But I'd like a personal conversation with you, so I'm giving Jay permission to give you my number for a conversation if you want one. Up to you. That's all I wanted to jump up and say. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, guys, Miss Red's on now, and I want to go over and support her. I mean, thank you for all the love. Thanks for...
Safe, still have Miss Spaghetti safe, Alex.
All right, mate, cheers.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. Miss Red's on now. I want to go over and support her. I do appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Hopefully the live went okay. You know, I mean, we can't be perfect on lives and stuff, but I will catch you all in a bit, and I'll pop back on this afternoon because I want to speak to you about something.